What is up, Funko Pop collectors, and welcome back to Carbonite Collecting, a branch of the Carbonite Convos podcast and YouTube channel. Today, we have part 4 of a 5-part series of Funko Pops we need to see Funko make from Spider-Man No Way Home. The first 3 parts have been super incredible with some amazing concepts, and we're continuing with that tradition right now with part 4. But before we get started, I'm your host, Funko Stud. You can check me out on Instagram and Twitter at that name, and I'm joined, like always, by Alec Porterfield, aka Mr. Wall Crawler Pops. Alec, once again, you ready to talk about No Way Home Pops?
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. I don't know if you noticed, but I just banged my wrist on this chair right here when I was given the saying what up thing. But yeah, man, I'm excited. I'm always excited to talk about Spider-Man Pops. You know, that's my thing. I am ready to get into it. But as always, before we do, guys, make sure you like and subscribe and let us know what you think about these Pops down in the comments below. And if you want to see the artists featured in this list, guys, go check out their pages. They have so many cool concepts to go look at, guys. Go give them a shout. They truly deserve it. But I'm ready to start this list. I'll go ahead and lead this thing off, man. Number 1 on the list, we have Tobey and Andrew's exit from the MCU as we know it, made by Pt.4, with Andrew giving the little peace sign heading out real quick.
Yeah, definitely a cool little 2-pack. Number 2 on the list, we have Peter in his formal suit. So this is right before his fight with Dr. Octopus. And we have a chase of his Iron Spider suit forming over the formal suit as he gets prepared for the upcoming conflict. And this one's made by Fun_Collect.
Yeah, man, that scene's super cool, and that chase is a really cool idea for a chase. I love it. Number 3 on the list, and we got an updated version of the Lizard, and I like this one a lot just because it's way more movie accurate than the Lizard that they have currently made. And this one's made by Pop Draw YT.
Yes, sir. So number 4 on the list, we have an art piece. Now, we went into it a little on part 3 that these pieces, they're not actual Pops, but they are art pieces designed like Funko Pops. So this piece of art is a scene of Andrew catching MJ. Clearly an incredibly emotional scene and sort of redemption for Andrew Garfield's Peter Parker.
Yeah, man, that was one of my favorite parts of the movies. I love that moment. All right, number 5 on the list, we have a new look at Matt Murdock in a suit, being a straight up lawyer, not Daredevil at this time, just Matt Murdock. This is made by Funko_concept_art.
Yes, and we got a Matt Murdock pop in the last list as well, but another creator wanted to make this one too, so we had to throw it in there. Next on the list, we have a singular pop of Doctor Strange doing his spell. Now, I'm not sure how Funko, if they made it, would be able to do the little orange string, but I'm looking at my pop wall right now and they've managed to make some pretty cool effects. So I know they'd be able to figure it out, but this one is made by pop.up.custom.
Yeah, man, I imagine they could probably make it out of the same stuff they use to make lightsabers potentially, but
true.
No, love that one. And that would definitely have to have some sort of glow or something involved in it somehow. That'd be so sick. Next up on the list, we have another art piece. And I think this was a turning point of the movie and one that really made the fans feel good. And this is when Tobey was saving Tom from himself. When we say that, we mean that Tobey saved Tom from making a terrible decision, and that was to unalive Green Goblin. Tobey saved him, ended up taking a blade in the back from it, but really cool part of the movie. And this was made by Sabartis.pop.
Yeah, definitely a lot of awesome art pieces. Next, we have another rendition of Spidey in his black and gold suit. Now, he does have the Doctor Strange energy coming out of his wrist where he can shoot the villains into their Doctor Strange magic cells. So definitely a pretty cool pop. And this one is made by Funko_new.
Yeah, man, really cool pop. So the last true concept on this list, and this is Andrew with the green screen leak. And I love this because it's not technically from the movie, but it obviously is a scene in the movie. But this one is a little bit more comical. And if they were to make a pop of it, it would almost be a pop of a meme at this point. So I love the idea of it. I think it's hilarious. And this one was made by Funko Concept Art.
Yeah, and I think it's just such a legendary leak at this point because that was one that the fans could not agree on, and Andrew Garfield should win an Oscar. Being true. Exactly. Andrew should win an Oscar for his lie on that one. But rounding off this list, we have a final art piece, and this is arguably one of the most iconic scenes in the MCU at this point. We have all 3 Spider-Man swinging off of each other. So they're swinging on the Statue of Liberty on the beams, holding it up, and they're also swinging off of each other's Avengers Web. So this is an awesome piece, once again by subartist.pop. And I don't know if there are posters of this, but if there were, I would definitely buy one. But guys, we can't thank you enough for tuning into part 4 of the concept list of pops we need from Spider-Man No Way Home. I hope that if you guys haven't watched the first 3, that you go and check those out as well, because there are some awesome pops that you guys just can't miss out on. And to wrap this up, after about a month and a half, next week we are coming out with part 5. This has been part 5. At first, this was going to be one part, and then we just had creator after creator creating multiple pops. So next week is the finale of arguably one of my favorite things we've ever done here on the channel. Now we are going to continue
end of an era.
Exactly. We will continue making lists of other movies. So the following week, we will have a list from Ant-Man, and then we're moving back into Star Wars. But thank you so much for taking this journey with us. And we still have one more to go. So don't forget to check out that one. But until that video, remember, with great power
comes great responsibility.